guys, so as you can tell, I'm in my room. Yay! So I'm home for winter break for 5 weeks, which means that I don't have any schoolwork because I'm in between semesters. I also don't have like a job right now, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time on my YouTube channel and trying to better it. I'm also daily vlogging until Christmas, so if you guys want to check out those videos, I've been uploading them to my main channel here. I also have a vlogging channel that's not really like that great. I haven't really uploaded a lot. I tried doing Vlogmas, but then finals hit in mid-December and I was just like, no, can't do it anymore. I had to stop Vlogmas because my finals were kicking my butt. But anyways, if you guys want more daily vlogging, just let me know and I'll totally continue those videos. I really like vlogging and I may not be the best at like getting up to date and uploading them like every single day, but they eventually will get online, and maybe I'm going to do something similar to, if you guys know Beauty Baby 44, she does like Lindsay's Life, which isn't everyday vlogging, but it's like every once in a while she'll upload a vlog. So that's where I'm at right now. But speaking of college and being home, I'm wearing my college's t-shirt in honor of this video. Basically, I wanted to talk about what I learned from my first semester of college. There were a lot of things that I definitely expected because you have an idea of what you're getting yourself into when you go to college, but there were a ton of things that I didn't realize at all, and I also learned a lot about myself in the process. The biggest thing about college, at least for me, is balance, and knowing how to balance your social life, your schoolwork, sleep, I don't know, keeping in touch with your family, all of that. If you work a job, then keeping up those hours. Keeping up my YouTube channel was a real struggle this first semester, and yeah, it was pretty rough. So basically, I balanced my schedule pretty well. I had classes, the earliest class I had was 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I had a business class Monday and Wednesday at 1, and then on Monday and Wednesday I also had a computers class that's mandatory for graduation. It's like a dumb gen ed at 4:20 until 5:50. So basically on Mondays and Wednesdays I'd get lunch with some of my friends from my business class first, and then we'd go to business. I'd go back to my room, take a nap, do some homework, whatever, and then go to computers and then go to dinner with friends at 6 because that class let out at 10 to 6. So we'd all meet and go get dinner. Then Tuesday, Thursday, I had Spanish at 1, so the same thing, I would get lunch beforehand, and then I would have like this mandatory English class that you have to take as freshmen. So I had that immediately after Spanish, and that was all in one building, and then I was done. Tuesday, Thursday. So I didn't have Friday classes, which was really, really nice. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm really gonna blabber a lot in this video and lose track of my thoughts. So that's gonna happen. So if you have any questions, if I like forget to talk about something, just leave it below. I apologize for my blabbering. Basically, next semester, I'm taking a Spanish class, the next level of Spanish. I'm taking a English class that's teaching me how to become a tutor, so hopefully I can be a writing tutor my sophomore year. I'm also taking a class that's philosophy of feminism in script analysis. So it's like analyzing plays and feminism and philosophy all together, which I thought would be really cool. Then I'm taking a like basic level math class to get that credit out of the way. And then I'm taking a biology class, which is my honors class because I'm in the honors program. If you guys, I talked about this in my daily vlog from a few days ago for the countdown to Christmas vlogs, or 12 days till Christmas. I like do a vlog every day. Anyways, but basically I earned a 3.925 GPA. I got all A's except my computer class. I got an A-, and I did really well. My boyfriend, which sounds really weird coming out of my mouth because he's been my best friend for like the past like 3 months now, and we've been dating for like 2 weeks, so it's a little weird calling him my boyfriend, but he got a 4.0, which was really annoying. We had all the same classes. He got an A and I got an A- in computer, so I got a 3.9 and he got a 4.0, so whatever. But we did really well, but a lot of my friends didn't, and there's like a lot of time management and balance that goes into getting good grades. I only missed 1 class from each class, so I actually didn't miss any of business, but I missed 1 of computers, my English class, and Spanish, just because I live in Newtown and the report about the details of the Sandy Hook shooting came out, and I was not emotionally okay with going to class, and it was right before Thanksgiving break. So I contacted my parents and I was like, can you come pick me up early? And they did, and my professors were like, it's okay, you go home, be with your family, be with your like community, and they really understood. But I never cut class. I never I didn't get sick, so that's really lucky. If you get sick, like I feel really bad. There was a girl in some of my classes who got pneumonia, and that's really rough. I think someone else got bronchitis or something, and it's rough. Strep goes around. You're all housed in one place, so it's really easy to get sick, so you have to fight through that. My roommate, oh my gosh, she was a mess. She like messed up her ankle. She had a UTI at one point. She like got really sick, had to go to the hospital. Like, it was rough. She's fine now, but she had a rough semester. So I always went to class and I always did my homework, and as annoying as homework is, I like to get it done as soon as possible in advance. I would have a class like Spanish on Thursdays. The homework assigned on Thursday wouldn't be due until Tuesday because that's when I have the class next, but I'd like to do it before the weekend so I don't have to procrastinate that and I can get ahead and do all of that stuff. I really tried to not procrastinate any large papers or stuff like that. I finished my research paper like the day before it was due, which was really great. It had to be 10 to 12 pages and it was a struggle getting through that. So that was a lot. And I try to stay ahead of the game, and as much as it sucks to have to sit down and do homework, as many of you guys know, being in high school, you still have a large amount of work, and that work like multiplies in college, except it's like you have to manage it. It's not like turn in an outline for a paper, you have this and then this and then this. They give you a syllabus at the beginning of the semester and it has all the dates on it, or at least that's what my professors did. And it's your responsibility to do your papers. And if you don't feel like it, or if you wait till the last minute or the night before, it's really gonna hurt you in the end. So I tried to stay ahead of the game. Also, let's see, what else did I do? I also, since I had no Friday classes, the whole party scene is Thursday nights, as I said earlier. And I would try to get my homework done for the weekend before I went out on Thursday, because I knew that, like, I don't know, you go out Thursday, and one thing that if you guys want me to talk about in more detail, the whole like drinking situation is really prevalent in college, and you get hungover sometimes, and you're not going to want to do your homework Friday when you're hungover, and then you're going to want to go out again Friday night, and you're not going to do your homework on Saturday, and then you end up being like exhausted on Sunday, and no one wants to do their homework on Sundays. So I tried to get it done on Thursdays before I would go out with my friends. So yeah, that was like kind of my goal. A lot of my friends didn't, and then they wouldn't do their homework for the weekend because they'd feel too sick and tired on Sunday, and then wouldn't hand in their stuff. Go to class, do your homework, work hard. The whole thing in college is kind of like work hard, play hard. If I do well, if I study for my exam, if I like buckle down, do my essays. We also have free access to tutors, and to we have WITs, which are writing intensive tutors, which is what the class I'm taking next semester is preparing me for, who will edit your paper for free. And even if you don't have your whole paper written, they can help you like figure out a thesis. If you go to them and explain like what your class is about and you show them the assignment page, they'll help you with all of that. So there really is no excuse for not doing well in college. And that's pretty much what I learned, is that like you really need to balance your time, stay organized, like manage everything. And it's like, for me, for someone who's so particular and likes to have a schedule and figure everything out, that's really, really good. But I have friends who don't want to like get off the internet, or like couldn't be bothered doing their homework and end up getting really poor grades. I have two of my friends who did not maintain a 2.0 GPA, and unfortunately can't go through recruitment with the rest of our friends next semester. Like I have a guy friend and a girlfriend, whatever. We all want to go through recruitment, and now they can't, and they can't pledge for sororities or fraternities because they don't have the grades for it. And that's really frustrating. And also a lot of them have scholarships, which they need to maintain a 2.0. As for friends and a social life, the beginning of college, for those of you guys who are applying now, it's really freaking hard. You are ripped from your friends, your best friends from home, and put in the situation with strangers who, one, you don't know. Unless you go to a school where you know a lot of people, you don't know anyone, and it's terrifying. You don't know like where your group is. Like I was really into theater in high school, and my friends, with the exception of Noah, who's my boyfriend, none of them care about theater. Like it's not something that they care about. I'm sure through my major, since I'm studying arts administration for theater, that I'm going to meet other kids and like find that group again. But like the people I clicked with, who I'm really close with, are not the same type of people I was close with in high school, and it's really hard. Like if you're not really close with your roommate, it can be really difficult meeting people, but I just suggest like networking through friends. So my roommate and I aren't really like, we'll never be like best friends. She's nice, we can live together, it's fine. But I met friends that she had in her classes who introduced me to other people. Down the hall, there was this nice girl who asked me to have rice with her one night because she had a rice cooker and she had people from our floor eating rice together. And I met one of my closest friends through her because she knew this kid, Ben, who was from her hometown. So they knew each other beforehand because they went to the same high school, and I met them through that. Like I met Ben through her because she lived 2 doors down. So it's like, just try to be as social as possible. Try to keep your door open. Obviously, if you're like sleeping or like relaxing or anything, but if you're just chilling in your room and you're kind of lonely, like open your door and maybe people will stop by and say hi. There were a lot of people who just like went door to door and introduced themselves, and I'm not the most outgoing person, so it wasn't something that I was completely comfortable doing, but other people did, so that was really cool. As for the partying scene in college, alcohol really is a big part of it. That's what people do at parties, they drink, and if you're not comfortable with that, I would still recommend going and meeting people, but you don't have to drink. At least at my school, it's not something you feel pressured into doing. People will be like, oh my god, you don't have a drink, here's a beer, but like, no one's gonna know if you're drinking it or not unless they're like standing there watching you. But like, I don't know, you don't have to like, you don't even have to take it. You could be like, no, I'm good. It's fine. There was a phase where my friends and I would go out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that's exhausting and not something I can maintain. For someone who didn't party at all in high school, it's like really, it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. Being hungover sucks. Also, my biggest advice is that if you're ever going to a party, like here are some like token rules. 1, use the buddy system. Always have a friend. Always go to the bathroom with her, or if it's a guy, like with him. Always go to the bathroom together. If she has to go and you don't, and you're talking to a cute guy, you're still going to the bathroom with her. And she will always go with you. That's like a pact. Never be too far from each other. Always stay together. If you go in a large group of people, make like that like are all your friends, and make sure everyone gets back, or know that like they have their buddies. So if like you're really tired and you want to go to sleep and you came with a group of 6 people, make sure that like everyone knows where you are and communicate. Always, always, always have your phone charged before you go to a party. It is so freaking annoying when someone's phone dies and then you can't find them, and it's just like, ugh. Also, don't bring jackets to parties even when it's cold out, because you will get hot, because a lot of people, and I've lost a jacket before. Luckily, I'm friends with the kid whose room I lost it in, so I got it back. Also, don't be that girl who can't find her phone, because it's happened to me twice, and every single time it's in my bra. So don't drink any fraternity or sorority juice unless you're okay with the consequences. Like, don't be that girl. Like, don't be the one who cries. Don't be the one who's like sloppy, falling on the floor. That happened to me, and my best friend, bless her heart, was like, oh my god, I fell down and took Sarah with me, and she like totally covered for me, which is really nice. I've been that girl many times. But don't get too sloppy. I mean, I know it's difficult, especially if you're coming from high school and you didn't like party that much, and all that freedom is like, whoa. But yeah, also try not to annoy upperclassmen, or even like the people like sophomores who are older than you, because they will get sick of you quickly, and if you're super like sloppy all over the place, no one's gonna want you there. Oh, here's another one. If you are hanging out with people and they are drinking a lot, and they're like, I want to be your best friend, oh my god, you're so cool, we should totally hang out tomorrow. They will probably black out and not remember it, and they probably tell everyone that they're your best friend. So don't like go to their room the next day, because that happened to us. They were like, come stop by and pregame with us before we go to the theater party. And then like, it was a costume party, and so my friends and I just like were in costume, got to their room, and they were like, oh no, we're not going. And like didn't remember that they were like, come with us, because they blacked out, because they were drinking too much. Don't always hold what people say when they are drunk to how they would act when they're sober, because a lot of people love everyone when they're drunk. That's pretty much everything I want to talk about right now. I have a total, like I have so much on my brain. about college. But yes, if you guys like this video and want to hear more about my college life, let me know. Thumbs it up, leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!